Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to go over what you need to fish a power bait rig at our local lakes here in California. We're going to start off with a 1000 size reel. It could be any brand or any kind. I like to use a braid backing. So this is a 10-pound braid backing. An ultralight rod or a light rod. Something doesn't need to be super expensive, just something that's pretty long. You want to get at least be able to get a good distance out of your casts. This guy right here is 7.5 feet. And some terminal tackle. We've got a number 6 bait holder or octopus hook, whatever you prefer. This is an owner. A barrel swivel. It's going to connect your braid to your leader. And most importantly, a weight. I like to use a drop shot style weight like this, something that hangs freely and can let the line go through the eyelet right there. So to start, we're going to put our weight onto our leader. Okay, so we're just going to thread that through. And that's going to be held there by your barrel swivel. So we're going to go ahead and tie a fisherman's knot onto the barrel swivel. I did a video on that before. There's going to be a link in the description below on how to tie a fisherman's knot. Now if your barrel swivel isn't big enough, it can fit through the eyelet of your weight, you can use a bead in between the weight and the barrel swivel to keep everything on there. Now that we have that tied on, you can see the weight moves freely on the line right before that barrel swivel. Now all we need to do is tie our leader onto the barrel swivel. Now for leader line, it's hard to see this, but it is a number 4, so 4-pound spider line. 2 or 4 pound works great. It just needs to be a light fluorocarbon. Makes the fish very hard to see the line in between your barrel swivel and your hook. Also, fluorocarbon floats pretty decently, and that's important because power bait floats as well. As far as leader length goes, you're going to adjust your leader length to the depth you're fishing in. So if you think the fish are hanging out, 2 feet off the bottom, you really want a 2-foot leader. If you think they're hanging 5 feet off the bottom, you want a 5-foot leader, because that power bait is going to float up off of the weight. The weight will be on the bottom like this, tight to your barrel swivel, and your line is going to come straight off of the bottom. When a fish bites it, it's going to pull the line through the barrel swivel, through the weight, and is going to give you some taps on your rod tip, and that's how you're going to know you're getting a bite. Once you have your leader line tied onto the barrel swivel, again, I like to use the fisherman's knot, and you have the desired amount of leader cut, you're going to go ahead and tie on the hook. So once you have your hook tied on to your leader, you're ready to use some power bait. Whatever power bait you think is the right color at the time. I'm just holding some rainbow power bait really quick. I want to get a pretty decent glob on your finger. Flatten it out, make sure it's nice and flat. And put the hook right in the middle. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up so that you can't see the hook at all. And it's going up the line a little bit. Okay? And then we're going to get it and we're going to roll it out. Okay? And what we're doing is we're making it look, at least resemble like a worm, right? It's not going to look exactly like a worm, we all know that. But look kind of worm-ish. It's what these fish have been, eating. And then the most important thing is you want to find the tip of your hook. And when you want to find the tip of your hook and you want to push it through just a little bit, right? So you can still get caught on it. So you can feel, you couldn't run your thumb down the bait without getting caught. You can kind of see that tip of my hook right there. And that's so when the fish eats it, it's very easy to set the hook into the fish. You don't want to bury that by the bait and just pull it out of its mouth. Okay, so once your bait looks kind of like this, you're ready to fish. And when a fish bites, it's going to pull your line through like this, through the weight, and cause your rod tip to strike. And that's how you know you're getting bit. Just keep the line tight and catch some fish.